Ancient.
Egypt.
Crash.
Course.
Damn. Here we go again.
Early Egyptians used the mummification process to preserve the bodies of loved ones who have passed away, like this.
Pyramids and tombs were used for former pharaohs who are dead. They believed that treasure and jewelry needed to be buried with the pharaohs to help them in the afterlife.
The Egyptians built the Sphinx to guard important areas such as tombs and temples. They believed cats were magical creatures capable of bringing good luck to the people who housed them.
The Egyptians' word for dance was in. Dances were performed at births, marriages, funerals, royal functions, and ceremonies for the gods.
Some of the dances include the acrobatic dance, the striding dance,
The pair dance.
The leaping dance.
Hey Bailey, what are you drawing?
hieroglyphics. Wait, but what is that? I'm glad you asked. The Egyptians first used hieroglyphics exclusively for inscriptions carved or painted on temple walls. The word hieroglyph literally means sacred garden. This form of pictorial writing was also used on tombs, sheets of papyrus, wooden boards covered with stucco wash, post sheets, and fragments of limestone.
Egyptians used moldy bread to heal wounds and infections.
Another cool fact about the ancient Egyptians is that they invented the 365-day calendar.
What? What do you mean Cleopatra was an Egyptian?
Correct. Cleopatra wasn't from Egypt, but she was queen from 51 to 30 BC.
So how did Cleopatra even do?
Cleopatra was the last pharaoh to rule Egypt. She also built up Egypt's economy, led the Battle of Actium, and she influenced Roman politics.
Archaeologists have found 130 pyramids in Egypt, the biggest one being the Great Pyramid in Giza.
The Sphinx was the spiritual guardian of Egypt. They believed that if they disrespected the Sphinx, bad things would happen to them.
Ancient Egypt was a civilization concentrated around the Nile River. They used it for things such as transportation.
Yeah.
Where you're going?
Go.
The Nile River was also used for food and water supply.
The Nile River provided irrigation for their crops.
The Nile River runs across the border of 10 other African countries.
Egyptian men and women wore green and black makeup because they believed that it protected them from the hot sun.
Oh, it's so hard.
Have you tried using green and black makeup? It helps protect you from the sun.
Did you know the Egyptians forged one of the first peace treaties on record? Oh my, Egyptians were known to organize labor strikes.
Egyptian women had many rights and freedoms.
Freedom! Ancient Egyptians loved to play board games in their spare time.
Bailey, do you know who the first king of Egypt was?
Of course I do. It was Menes. He united the upper and lower classes of Egypt, and he created the first dynasty in the city of Memphis. Pharaohs wore a crown which had an image of the cobra goddess. It was believed that only the pharaoh was allowed to wear the cobra goddess, as she protected him by spitting flames at the enemy.
Pharaohs usually had freshly shaven beards. When you see them with beards, they were fake beards, and they used them for religious purposes.
The Egyptians invented many things, some of these things including pens, paper, the lock and key, and toothpaste.
Do you hear that? That's the sound a cat makes. The ancient Egyptians considered cats very sacred. Did you know that Pharaoh also means great house?
Ancient Egypt ate bread that was so rough it chipped their teeth away. Do you hear that? It's raining. The ancient Egyptians believed that floods were caused by the tears of the goddess Isis because of her dead husband.
Egypt had a wide variety of animals. They had cheetahs, crocodiles, cobras, and hyenas. Egypt's wildlife thrives in 21 protected regions.
Bye.
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 Yeah.